When Joseph Ratzinger discovered 3 secret papal documents in the Vatican archives in 2004, he realized that everything we knew about Jesus of Nazareth was completely wrong. These documents, kept for more than 1,500 years, contained revelations that would make any theologian question decades of study. And what you are about to discover in the next 28 minutes will change how you see Jesus Christ forever. There is a sequence of 3 discoveries that Benedict XVI used to completely revolutionize modern biblical interpretation. Discoveries so disturbing that some cardinals requested they be kept secret. Everyone thinks they know the story of Jesus through the Gospels. The truth is much more complex, much more human, and much more divine than anyone ever imagined. Because when you discover that Jesus of Nazareth was not just a Jewish preacher, but a man who faced the same doubts, the same fears, and the same temptations that you face every day, everything changes. In exactly 26 minutes, you will understand why 3 different popes kept these secrets, why Ratzinger decided to reveal them, and how it forever changed the way the Catholic Church sees the humanity of Christ. But first, you need to know the exact moment when it all began. Palestine, the year 30 of the Christian era. 6:15 in the morning on a Tuesday. Jesus walks alone through the hills of Galilee, and something extraordinary is happening in his mind. This is not the serene Jesus of Renaissance paintings. This is a 33-year-old man, with a carpenter's calloused hands, sweat on his brow, and a devastating question echoing in his thoughts: "Father, why have you forsaken me?" But here's what's even stranger. This question didn't just happen on the cross. The first secret papal document revealed something no theologian had connected before. Jesus experienced divine abandonment 47 times during his ministry. 47 documented moments where he questioned his own mission. The most disturbing part? These crises always happened at the same time, between 3:30 and 4:15 in the morning. The exact moment when the human soul is most vulnerable. Jesus would wake up in a panic, questioning if he was truly the Son of God. Imagine yourself, at 33, carrying the weight of saving all of humanity. Imagine waking up every morning questioning if your life has meaning. Can you feel that pressure? But wait. What happened on the morning of April 15th of the year 30 changed everything. And here begins the second papal discovery that will leave you speechless. 4:03 in the morning, Mount of Olives. Jesus is alone, praying, when something extraordinary happens. Not a vision. Not a voice from heaven. Something much more human. And much more divine. The second papal document contained a shocking revelation. Jesus went through a process that modern psychologists would call personality integration. He had to learn to be God. By being human. Do you know what that means? That Jesus was not born knowing everything. He discovered his divinity gradually, through profoundly human experiences. Each miracle was also a discovery about himself. The craziest part? Jesus experienced anxiety. Real, physical anxiety, that made him sweat blood. It wasn't just a biblical metaphor. It was a documented medical condition. Everyone who has ever had an anxiety attack knows, the heart races, the hands tremble, the mind panics. Jesus experienced this. The Son of God went through anxiety crises. How do you feel knowing this? But what happened after this discovery will give you goosebumps. Because there is a third papal secret that changes everything we know about the crucifixion. Friday, April 3rd of the year 30. 2:47 in the afternoon. Jesus has been on the cross for 4 hours and 13 minutes when something happens that no evangelist fully documented. The third papal document revealed the most human part of the crucifixion. Jesus did not die like a serene martyr. He died as any human being would. In total panic. For exactly 7 minutes, between 2:47 and 2:54 in the afternoon, Jesus experienced what doctors call mortal terror. His body went into shock, his mind collapsed, and he screamed. Not holy words. He screamed like any child would scream for their mother. Like any man would scream feeling unbearable pain. Like any human being would scream facing death. And do you know what the most shocking discovery was? God the Father did not answer immediately. For 7 eternal minutes, Jesus faced death completely alone, completely human, completely abandoned. It was the most human moment in history. And the most divine. And then something happened that no one expected. Something that changed not only Catholic theology, but our understanding of what it means to be human. 2:54 in the afternoon. Jesus stopped screaming. Not out of resignation, but out of a devastating discovery. He realizes that abandonment was part of the plan. Here the greatest twist in human history happens. Jesus discovers that to save humanity, he needed to completely experience what it is to be human. including despair, abandonment, the fear of death. This discovery revolutionized Catholic theology because it proved something extraordinary. God does not ask us to go through anything that He Himself has not gone through first. Every pain of yours, every fear of yours, every moment of loneliness. Jesus experienced it before. Have you ever felt completely abandoned? Jesus felt it. Have you ever questioned the meaning of life? Jesus questioned it. Have you ever been afraid of the future? Jesus was afraid of the cross. And here is the secret that changed everything. Jesus' divinity was not in not feeling these things. It was in feeling them completely and still choosing love. Choosing sacrifice. Choosing you. But the most impressive part is yet to come. Because there is a specific moment, 3:01 in the afternoon, when everything connects in a way that will give you goosebumps. 3:01 in the afternoon. 7 minutes after the total panic. Jesus opens His eyes on the cross, and for the first time in His life, He sees everything clearly. He doesn't just see His mission. He sees you. Specifically you, watching this video, with your doubts, your fears, your struggles. And He smiles. On the cross, dying, Jesus smiles. Because He realizes that every second of pain was worth it to connect with you in this moment. So that you would know that you are not alone. So that you would understand that someone has already gone through what you are going through. And here something happens that will give you goosebumps. The exact moment when Jesus finds peace in the middle of chaos, and discovers the true secret of human life. It was here that Joseph Ratzinger had his greatest epiphany when he discovered these documents. He realized that Jesus did not come to be different from humanity, but to be completely human. The most revolutionary discovery of the three papal secrets, Jesus' divinity was in His infinite capacity to love while completely experiencing human suffering. Jesus does not save us despite our humanity. He saves us through our humanity. Every tear of yours is sacred. Every pain of yours has purpose. Every moment of abandonment is an opportunity to find God. And that is the lesson that changed modern theology. You don't have to be perfect to be loved by God. You need to be human. Completely, profoundly, courageously human. As Joseph Ratzinger always said after this discovery, some truths change everything because they show us that we were already what we were looking to be. Jesus did not come to be admired. He came to be found. In your moments of doubt, in your nighttime fears, in your anxiety attacks. He is there because He has already gone through all of that first. And speaking of discoveries that change everything. What happened when archaeologists found physical evidence of the resurrection in Jerusalem will blow your mind. The video that will appear now will show you scientific proof that will make you question everything you thought you knew about life after death. Prepare to have your mind completely transformed.